Okay, so we've finally managed to get hold of some Ikoria product. I've got my gloves of plenty on, so what I'll do is have a look at it. Yeah, it's quite an interesting set. Love some of the artwork for some of the Godzilla cards. Not overly keen on some of the others. The comic art stuff, I'm sort of a little bit on the fence. Box topper. Mutate as a mechanic, yeah, excellent. We have a long conversation if you wanted to about the companions, but I'm not convinced we want to have that conversation until Monday. So if Monday's happened and the champions have been removed, then that's probably the right way of doing it. I would prefer the mechanics for the champions to be slightly different, i.e. yes, they're the card that, as they are, it's a card you have to declare. Then you draw your opening 7 cards, put your champion in your hand and mulligan 1 card away. So yeah, that would sort of make sense to me. Then you could interact with it in your hand, and it would negate a lot of the problems. Yes, you've still got the overpowered issues, but at least you can deal with it. Anyway, let's get onto that when we come to it. Okay, so the fancy box toppers. What am I hoping for? Helping for the alternative full art gem razor. No, my luck is going to be absolutely, what is it? It's the perfect pet. I don't have one of these yet, so that's interesting. I shall put that straight in the sleeve. So never touched by human hands outside of the packing factory, which is interesting. Right, so, and here we go. What's everyone excited for? What they want to do? Are they going to build mutate decks? Are they going to have the interesting cards? Let's get the commons out of the way. The uncommons. Heartless Act. This is a good card. Look at this. Off the bats. Winoda. That's a nice one to start off with. Let's try not to knock the camera over. But yeah, at least you know it's all done in one take rather than rubbish. Okay, some of these alternative art ones, we'll keep those separate because people are playing with it. Okay, the first of the companions. So, like these a lot. It's a very interesting one. Way of doing it. I did wonder how it was going to be done. It's really hard to open these packs with these silly gloves on, but needs must at today's current scenario. And my first Triumph. That's cool. I'm looking for the foil set basics of those ones, guys. So yeah, if you pull one, send me a message and I'll happily take them off your hands. Okay, another companion and our first foil, a big hairy moss coat. I don't know if you can see that, how that's already bent in the pack. That's a little bit annoying. The first wave I had, which the video refused to take, still has no curling on it at all. So I don't know where these have been started. I'm going to have an issue here with the pile. Put the commons over there. Ultimatums. I still don't know where I am with these at the moment. They seem to be really strong in limited format. In standard format, I'm not convinced, but time will tell. along. Oh, and a full art triumph. So I really like these. I really appreciate the look. Personally, the art isn't my cup of tea, but I do appreciate how beautiful they are. So I have lots of these for sale, trade, however you want to call it. Put those in there because I think long term these are going to be valuable. Long term. They're not cheap now, to be fair. But yes, I have the set foil ones. Some of this art is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. And what have we got? A Song of Creation. Try not to break it. Yeah, the last line of that is not making me want to play it, but yeah, I have had some success with it in limited. What's everybody doing during this time frame? Playing lots of Magic Arena, catching up with those jobs around the house. You want to do that just throw the comments over there. Get that out of the way. Some turtles. This is a good card. I think this is underrated at the moment, underappreciated. Been running 4 of those in my red deck for those games that get out of hand and go past turn 4 or 5. And I am looking for the alternative art foil ones of those as well. This little fella here I think has some play. Be interesting to see again what happens come Monday. These are all quite nice. And a disappointing Enclave. Again, great and limited. Very interesting to see what happens with the next course at M21. I've just done it again, haven't I? Extinction event. It is getting played. A porcupine parrot. Crazy art on this. Absolutely crazy art. Another triumph. Another shark and an ozolith. Let's see. I know it's doing some things in older formats. I shall see again how it runs in this standard format. A regal or a wheelsaw. It's cool art on that. those colour combinations. Yes, yeah, the art on this set, I think I'd give it a good solid 9 out of 10. One of my preferred arts of recent times. And a little cub warden. We've got, oh, look at this, okay, foil full art alternative art gem razor, which is cool. I mean, that is a dilemma to me now, because until I started opening these, I'd got 2 of these alternative art ones in foil and 2 of the box topper Godzilla ones in foil, and I honestly don't know which of them I prefer. I think these are really pretty. Yeah, love this little bangle he's got going on here. So that's cool. That's a nice thing. Yeah, I appreciate they've upped the number of foils that are in each set, in each openings now, but it does seem to be I'm getting a lot of these alternative art ones. Another ultimatum, possibly the weakest of all of them, but yeah, again, I'd play it in limited. Another parrot and a dirge bat. That's good. I need some of those. And the foil is a rooting Moloch. Why do they call it a lizard? Why isn't it just a dinosaur? Those sort of things do irritate me. I think if I have a criticism of this set, if anything, it's that they've used too many creature types. I mean, yeah, it's a monkey. Yeah, I suppose you couldn't have them all beasts because of so many things. Okay, one of the most broken companions, in my opinion. Do hate batting my way through the Garuda decks in standard right now. When they untap with 6 mana, it's usually trouble. And a heron. I'd probably draft this one too much, if I'm honest. Mythos. Okay, what's everyone's opinion about the art on these mythoses? It seems to be quite. I'm having issues here with the piles. It seems to be quite controversial. The artwork. Either, it's a bit like Marmite. It's a love or hate relationship. I personally, I can appreciate the art. It's not my cup of tea, if I'm honest. So maybe I should ask the government, does this count as my exercise for the day? Most magic ways of degree, a great way of burning off calories. Oh, just got destroyed by this card in a draft event I was taking part in. Stopped me from going 7-0. It was really quite annoying. Yeah, great card. 5 mana for a 6/6 trample with text that's relevant. I mean, it's what it says on the tin. A leech, a blitz leech. Now, I don't think that the infamous Godzilla card with the names that we can't mention on YouTube are in these, which is quite irritating. This will be the 11th box I've now opened, so I've still not had one. interesting to see that the prices have crashed quicker than popularity. The biggest offender in the companion group. Yeah, this card is insane in vintage. I've seen people pop their Lotus, cast that, regrow their Lotus, pop it, time twist, make their first land as a Library of Alexander. You know you're in for a bad day when that's the way that their first turn goes. I suppose they don't combo you out, but yeah, it's quite hard to get it. Oh, we've got something funky going on here in this pack. A Parcel Beast. And the funkiness behind is a Nasser to the King Fu Kicks. And a foil forest. Really like this. This is an interesting card. It's an interesting Planeswalker. Can take over again. May get a bit more traction if the companions get nerfed in some way. I've had a couple of people ask me if I've managed to get hold of one of these. So I have one. It is for sale or trade. Contact me if you're interested. Again, another one of these mythoses. I'm using the black one a lot. Don't seem to be playing any of the other mythoses at this stage. Don't know if that's right or wrong. My co-host is with me, Brian the dog. He's curled up, not looking too bothered by the world at the moment. He's going slightly stir crazy, not being able to go and see his friends. Oh, here it is, the biggest offender. Probably the biggest offender in the companion set. Yeah, they can nerf it. Oh, my days and nights, look what we've got here. Because we've not got enough foil Evolving Wilds in the world again. I mean, already Wizards, seriously, we've had enough of this card. Every set. It's like that 6/6 elephant with trample for 6 mana that they kept printing. It's just done. I know Evolving Wilds isn't the most printed card in the universe, but it is well over 20 copies available. I like the artwork of these mythoses. It's quite Aboriginal. Yeah, or oldie worldy, which I get. I mean, it is supposed to be the mythos, but yeah, just I can appreciate it. It's not my cup of tea. I think that's what the long and short of it is. Da da da! Didn't we do well with our big full alternative art mythics? Look at that. So yes, if I'd have opened this box for pure profit, oh, that will be up for grabs as well, people. Should anybody want one? I think this is probably a good solid 7 out of 10 value at the moment. Seem to be very light on triomes. Oh, a General Kudrow. That's really nice. Sorry about my pile scenarios going on. It's really hard to sort them out using these gloves. But as I said before, needs must. And another automaton. Not actually cast this one yet, which I suppose is a bit of a shame. Oh, we got some toys going on here. Right, okay. I am guilty of casting this companion a lot. Yeah. The dinosaur hippo pig. And we can all calm down. It's only a foil solid lutins. Say only, yeah. Check out the art on this. I'm sure it has some the character names elude me. I'll tell you what I do miss from old sets. We always used to have lots more of this. Yeah, the characters in the game making little statements. They seem to have calmed that down a lot more. I appreciate the cards nowadays do a lot more things. It's King Kong. But I do miss it. I do miss the flavour texts sections. Years and years ago I could quote loads of them, but not anymore. Cavern Whisperers. That is a cool piece of art. Scary, but cool. It's not magic card art though, is it? It feels like something else. Oh, a Raeli. How the hell do you pronounce that? Rael. The Everwise. Shall we tinker around with that in modern, I think. Oh, it's a Sharknado. It's a silly card. Look at this, my foil rare. A Mythos of Brokos. Which is cool. Yeah. You're noticing that I'm sleeving what I consider to be the most valuable cards outside of your standard sets, your alternative arts and your foil rares and mythics. That's where I do all of mine, so I know that there's no fingerprints on them. So if I ever wanted to get graded, or if people that had cards off me wanted to get it graded, they know that there's no oils, no human oils, which you get from your fingers. It's not a dirty thing. That's the first one that got banned. Elemental Otter. Check out that. That's one otter. Cast him a few times in limited. What he does once is really good. It's just that he does it once. I'm not convinced it's worthy of a slot. There's a card that I think is going to go up in value quite a bit. Not financial value, obviously, but gameplay value. Another triome. Is that only 2 triomes in this set? In this box, sorry. Do like the foil on some of these. Do miss the old school foiling as well. Just the outside of the card foils and the art left alone. Okay. So, did I miss some? Oh yeah, Winona, didn't I? I got 3 great ones over there. check the rarities, make sure I haven't missed any of the mythic ones. Okay, so I got 3 set mythics. How many triomes did I get? Three triomes in this box. The juicy bits of value. Did alright. Did alright. Yeah, I mean it's a strong 7 out of 10 box. These two may push it to an 8 out of 10. But again, yeah, it's all subjective, isn't it? Okay, that's video number 1 done. Let me tidy all this up and I shall get on to the next one.